All right, tight ends. We can blow right through these. Hunter Henry going against the Jets. You got him as your tight end, 8-4 above the experts. And he has looked pretty good this year.
I mean, he's the number one tight end in fantasy so far on the season. He's had monster games. He's the focal point of this passing game. Tight end 1 and 2 across his first 2 games with 14 points in back-to-back efforts, 6 and 7 targets. Mac Jones loves him as a chain mover. He loves him in the red zone. All the talk this preseason was Hunter Henry's his go-to guy, and yet he's being ranked as a fringe starter right now. No way. He is absolutely have to be out there. In fact, I mean, maybe even over Dallas Goedert and Evan Ingram for me, given the role he has. I know the Jets seems like a scary secondary on paper, but in fact, that actually works out for tight ends, given they're so good in lockdown at the corner positions. Tight ends have actually been top 10 matchups for the Jets. They rank 7th in terms of points allowed to the tight end position at nearly 12 per game. So a good matchup for Henry. He's been the focal point. I absolutely love him this week.
Lower. Kyle Pitts.
Do we even need to get into it?
Tight end. I mean, we really don't. I mean, you know, I feel like I have my obligatory 10-second rant every pod, and I'll just do that right now. It's just like, you know, I kind of want to look down on people that were like, oh yeah, Pitts, you watch out for Pitts, and I mean, I wasn't alone here. We're just like, nah, man, he sucks. It's not going to happen. And then, you know, week 1 happens, and then week 2 happens, and it's just like, I don't even feel like I can be that smug about it, because it seemed you got to do something. You know, what is he? It's like his 3rd year, right?
It's if you go back to last year now, 2 top 12 games across his last 15. The guy's done absolutely nothing. And 5 points, 3 points to start the year. The tight end 17 and 43, and he continues to be. He's top 10 ranked this week, and it's going to break out one of these days. And again, one of these days will be low, and he's going to have a blow up, and everyone's going to say, see, told you so, the most unrealized air yard at the position. At the end of the day, I just don't care. Ritter, not that great of a quarterback, a step ahead of Mariota for sure. And what's it done for Kyle Pitts so far? Absolutely nothing. Play calling, blame that, blame misusage, blame whatever you want. It's not getting done. Why do we keep going back to the well? I haven't been. It's like a lot of these guys we talked about. I have not gone to the Kyle Pitts well since the beginning of last year, and it has not hurt me yet, other than twice. He's been a top 12 tight end, and one of those was really good. The other one was like 9 points. It's very hard to not be a top 12 tight end if you're actually a good football player.
If you're legitimate,
and maybe it's everything else, or maybe he's just not that good. So it reminds me of like Mean Girl, which is like, you can't make fetch a thing. It's like, stop trying to make Pitts a thing. He's not a thing. Let's stop here.
I would be, I would be much more inclined to believe that we could make fetch a thing than Pitts a thing.
Yeah.
Hail Mary, Taysom Hill. Why not? Why not, when we don't really have a better one to throw in at tight end? Why not just throw in Taysom Hill? You got him as your tight end 12. He's actually only 15% owned. And, you know, it goes without saying why one might want to take a gamble on Taysom Hill in a Hail Mary situation.
Absolutely. He had 9 carries for 75 yards last week. They got fed up with Tony Jones being a completely useless bag of dirt.
Oh, Tony
now,
Jones.
Kendre Miller, I think he'll be a better running back, certainly, than Tony Jones was. But I imagine we get a heavy smattering of Taysom Hill. 9 carries again last week. I bet you would get to 10. And we've seen that he's got a 30-point ceiling. So when you're tossing dart throws, he's only 15% rostered right now. Why not go for the guy that truly could swing your match? And in my opinion, actually has a decent floor this week. Green Bay's a bad run D, and I think there's going to be definitely carries up for grabs. I think the goal line role is certainly viable for Taysom Hill. Wouldn't be shocked at all if this guy runs in 2 touchdowns, puts up 20 points, and is a top 2 tight end this week. I absolutely love the play. I can't believe he's only 15% rostered. He's a clear-cut top 12 tight end for me this week. I'm firing him up everywhere I'm desperate at the position.
What is up, you fantasy wolf? Thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, share your thoughts in the comments, check out some more videos, and join the newest Wolfpack by subscribing below.